It's wintertime here in western Pennsylvania, and with that comes the flu and cold season. At Westminster, like most college campuses, germs spread quickly, and here the students have termed it the Westminster Plague. Recently, I sat down with Student Health Center Director Judy Duda to shed some light on the epidemic.
3 to 4 weeks ago, we started to see students with traditional seasonal flu in larger numbers than we typically see. It isn't unusual for us to see students with the seasonal flu, the one that you get the flu shot to keep from getting, but only a few. This year, in 1 week, we saw many students with typical seasonal flu, none of whom had had a flu shot. This lasted about a week to a week and a half that we saw large numbers of students with this seasonal flu. By the next week, we began to see students with what people term the stomach flu, which isn't the flu at all, but is gastroenteritis. And we began to see large numbers of students with gastroenteritis. That lasted about a week to 10 days. And since then, we've been seeing what we typically see this time of year, students with colds, throat infections, and bronchitis.
So the Westminster Plague is actually a bunch of different germs or viruses. But don't worry, Judy Duda gave me some tips for the campus on how to deal with the plague.
Wash their hands, and just really try to keep away from people as much as they can. But again, that's very hard in such close quarters. We also told the people with the seasonal flu to stay away from people for 24 hours after their temperature, until their temperature is normal for 24 hours without any Tylenol or ibuprofen or anything that would reduce their fever. But you really, as the healthy person, you want to stay away from people who are ill. If you hear people coughing or they just look ill, if you just kind of keep your distance and wash your hands a lot. And for the people who are ill, ideally we like them to go home, but that's certainly not always possible, but otherwise to just stay away from people for a while, because people are together inside in the wintertime and it's so easy to pass things from one person to another.
So there you have it, from the seasonal flu to gastroenteritis. This flu season is throwing a lot at our student body. So if you're feeling sick, come on down to the Student Health Center and they'll be more than happy to take care of you. I'm Marshall Capelli, reporting for the County Line.